Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching this Sellavin Ask Game, my latest review on Dragon Ball Super episode 54, 53. Oh, this episode, is very comedic. We get to see so many awkward moments, so many funny moments. I'm gonna just do like a couple few Easter eggs. Like, I don't know if I could do a top five. Okay, it starts off, what happened, after the end, of the last battle, Goku fighting Monaka, which was really fierce in the skies, it was pretty funny. Anyway, let's get started. Alright, starts off, Goku, we all know that Saiyans, especially Goku, they all have, huge appetites. And the one who notices the most is Chi-Chi, knowing that her husband didn't eat an enormous amount of food. I mean, yeah, it's her husband, so she should know if he's feeling bad or not. And Goku said it himself. Like earlier, he was like feeling wobbly, woozy. Apparently, he couldn't control his energy. Like, hey, I know. Apparently, it's called energy delay, energy disruption. Key disruption. Apparently, it's because he used his energy so much and did it in such a complicated way and reckless. Like when he combined Super Saiyan God with Kaioken. We all know that Kaioken is a very damaging move. He even goes to see King Kai. King Kai told him that this. I told him long ago that something like this will happen. And remember, he hadn't perfected it yet. And this is just a delayed side effect. Kaioken gives you a lot of power, but it messes up your body to an extreme point. You know, you should you shouldn't be so reckless with your body. This is not something that you can just brush off like nothing. But Goku, he's always been training very hardly. He's always been a warrior. One of his basic instinct is to fight, and to train. So in order for him to become better, he has to rest for a while. That means no training. Which is kind of like a big dumper for Goku. You know, and this power and this key disruption is and key delayed is so awkward. Like and when he uses instant transmission, he tries to go to King Kai's place, but he gets sent to the most awkward of places. He gets sent out. He goes to Korin Tower. He goes somewhere a place. He even like goes in. He even like goes into the Bulma's house awkwardly, walks in on her coming out of the shower. Or it's so awkward and messed up. And it's not the first time that Goku's done it, even though it was an accident. First time, and it's in the look on Vegeta and Goku's face, on Vegeta and Bulma's face. As it happened, he said, "How he's gonna eat?" And he's gonna explain that. It's gonna be very hard. Now, and Bulma had lasers and everything pointed at him. It's definitely very messed up. It's kind of funny because this whole episode was funny. This was not an action episode. This was humor, a relief. And I like how awkward. We got to see some things, like, for example, we got to see Pilaf, Pilaf once again trying to mess with Goku, trying to take advantage of him, get back. We get to see that Gohan, he's trying to be a professor, trying to be a teacher's assistant to some professor, trying to work on job. We get to see that Krillin, he's still a police officer, but seeing how awkward that he called Goku, sitting on his desk, it's a little, messed up. He'll explain everything later, hopefully, off screen. And also we get to see that Piccolo, knows a lot about baby handling Pan, because he's been doing a lot of babysitting, and the way he gives Chi-Chi some advice on how to handle her. And Chi-Chi said that I raised two kids practically by myself. That's true. Because we all know that Goku is a hero. And being a hero, takes up a lot of time and being away from your family. Hello, even for the most part of Goten's life, he was dead. He was dead. I mean, for the part of Goten's life, he was dead. So, and no, and but Piccolo countering back, saying all this stuff that she likes broccoli and stuff, read her bedtime stories. It's like he's more of a parent than Chi-Chi is. Like, and I know that's not true. I mean, Chi-Chi has two kids, and he's he's not a father. So, it's seeing how awkward it is. It's pretty funny. It's pretty humorous. seeing this. We also get to see like there's so many comedy moments, especially how Goku, how he handles Pat trying to teach her how to say grandpa instead of dad, Cause remember, both Gohan and Goku, they do look alike. They are father and son. So when she sees Goku's face, she sees her dad's face. So it makes sense, If you if you remember the original Dragon Ball Z, right? Seeing how awkward this is, how he tries to handle Pan with one hand. I mean, that's not the way you handle a baby, especially if it's your granddaughter. So, and see, we also get to learn, we also like, as we suspect, if you guys watch the original Dragon Ball Z or even GT, even though it's not considered canon by Akira Takayama, that she does have her own latent powers. I mean, we don't know at what age, but she knows by the time she was, five, like the first 10 years after what happened with Boo, like, she like, gained her powers, and she did awaken and her abilities, but she never became Super Saiyan or anything like that. They never put that into the canon or the story. But she is Goku's grandchild, so there is a strong possibility that she will awaken in strong powers. As Gohan was, but we don't know if she's gonna turn Super Saiyan. That's much too early. Super Saiyan for a baby. I mean, they put it for Gohan and for Go. They gave it to Goten and Trunks, and they were just 7 to 6 years old. They were too young. Now it's definitely awkward. Seeing this episode, I did like it. It was a relief. It wasn't like action. It was funny. It was humorous. It was a nice offbeat. For the main action story, especially knowing that we're getting and knowing that we're getting future Trunks and Black Goku in an upcoming future. And not to mention the fact that the King of Umi-sama, the King of Everything, wants to do a multi-universe tournament with all 12 universes. And this is just a nice relief, to the story. I like it, It looks like we're gonna get another awkward story next week with Goten and Trunks. I can't wait to see how that works out. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe. Thank you. This is Sellavin, and I'll give you a latest review on Dragon Ball Super Episode 43. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe. Give me your opinion. Bye.